playing in the orchestra. Hi and good morning. Today is Tuesday and I was thinking to bring you along to an orchestra concert which is going to be next week. Today is the first rehearsal. I am about to go there in like half an hour and yes, I hope you're going to enjoy this video. Before I start the whole record, to say a few words about me and my connection with playing in orchestra. I was already playing a lot in orchestra. I never went to the audition and won the job so that I'm going to be the principal flute or second flute or piccolo, whatever. But I was already playing, so I do have experience, but it's not, in my opinion, it's not that experience, you know? I am not a nervous person, but if it's about playing in the orchestra, well, then I'm gonna be. And I have no idea why is it like that, but for sure I do not feel so secure when I'm in the orchestra as when I play solo. So yeah, about this gig. I got this from a friend and I'm going to play fourth flute and piccolo in Mahler V Symphony, which is, we all know that this big dramatic symphony is one of my favorites. Now I need to pack my stuff and see you at the rehearsal. Good morning. The place where the rehearsal is 200 kilometers from me, so it's pretty far, to be honest. And not only this, but also somehow the organization, for me it is not always really clear, you know, because they sent an email yesterday where to go and it came out that we need to go to a new location, which is okay. In the first email which they sent, they said all rehearsal is going to be in the same hall, which is not like that, you know? So I am already a little nervous. I mean, I am actually in time because that's the only thing I could manage well, to go there really early. I also need to warm up a little bit. And yeah, what is if something is happening on the way, like traffic jam or something, you know? So yeah, let's go. So the festival called Imling Festival, and it is in Imling, which is a small village, I guess, in Germany. And this is literally a farm. Like, this is the way where you go into the concert hall. It's not the usual picture where you imagine when you go to a concert, right? But there is no argument, it is beautiful. And it feels also very refreshing, I guess. Well, the rehearsal was pretty nice that day. I did not record actually at all where I was speaking. I was just making these B-rolls. And I would say this hall is not the best with acoustic. When usually I arrive, I pack out, I organize kind of my place, and then I start warming up. I was trying to record for you a little bit, but it is impossible. I'm sorry, like everyone is playing and practicing. I usually just play long tones and some vocalies. By the way, there is a summer giveaway with Tampere Flute Fest and Woodify, so in case you're interested on getting these sound rings, play and increase your chance to win. So the third rehearsal was already way better than the other ones. I mean, this piece is extremely hard and complicated to play. There are way too many instruments, like for flute and also from other instruments, are much more than it is usually in an orchestra. It was very interesting, but that day I even didn't play yet, and I already felt my flute is so wet, my pads. So I just cleaned up kind of with these pad papers, which you usually love on my social medias. So, as you've seen, I mentioned that I was trying out woodify rings for the first time in an orchestra, and I need to say I really recommend for you playing with it. I mean, it depends what you like, but I personally had the problem I did not hear so well myself, at least for intonation and stuff like that, and it really helped me to stay focused and to have a better color, especially on the third register. I couldn't talk yesterday at all, and there was also nothing to speak actually. Yeah, I was a little nervous because I was pretty late yesterday. I mean, I was still in time, you know, but I'm really the person, especially since I'm making the videos, I like to be at the locations already like at least 30 minutes before the rehearsal starts. And ever since I'm doing the videos, it's usually like 45-50 minutes I'm already there earlier. And also to warm up, to check the scores. I mean, right in this piece I'm playing only fourth flute, which is not hard at all. But still, you know, just to have a general looking at the scores, I think it is pretty important. Other than that, I really enjoy being in the orchestra, which is very weird because I always said I don't want to be an orchestra musician, and it is not against musicians who play in orchestra. It is just something I don't feel comfortable with. I always feel I am not good enough to play in the orchestra because I'm really this soloist person, and but I think I really upgraded in my mind a little bit, so I can I think now very differently. I think I could be an orchestra. I can even imagine principal flute, because I always said at this period when I was saying like, no, I don't want to play in the orchestra, I said like maybe piccolo or like second, third flute, which is not stressful at all. But now I can imagine even principal flute. I mean, that is hard, of course, and you need to practice for that a lot, and you need to win a job. But still, in general, the case to be able and sit there and play. I anyway like this piece which we play, but to play it, it's pretty difficult. I cannot even imagine that there is enough rehearsal for the best orchestra in the world to make it perfect. Because everyone has a different imagination about like the sound, about the vibe, about everything basically. There's nothing to say more. I go now home. Also the way is pretty far because it is a 2 hours drive from Passau, and it's just a long way, you know. Usually this drive I listen some flute podcasts from Garrett from Inline G Flute podcast. I always listen him when he has something new. Okay, so see you at the next rehearsal, which is tomorrow. So today is the last rehearsal. We are also all in black and everything. We played already, and now they play 2 other pieces and I don't play in these pieces, so that's why I'm now outside and waiting another hour. It's a little stupid to be honest, but yeah, that's the thing. They play now 2 Gershwin pieces and then half an hour break and then again Mahler concert situation, yeah. After the general rehearsal, everything was kind of fine. I mean, the orchestra was, in my opinion, the same as on the rehearsals, but I guess this is normal actually for this last moments, because everyone is just saving their energy for the real concerts. At least I do that. Today is concert day and I'm still at home. I was just outside with my dog. I would like to be there at least 30-40 minutes before we start the Rehearsal. So in general, I didn't play in the orchestra since years already. Also, when I was studying at the university, we didn't have so many chance to play actually, because there were too many flutists and not so many projects to play in it. That means I don't have so much experience. Anyway, I don't play principal flute, so it is fine. There's a new problem with my sound lately. I think I don't practice properly as how I should, and switching on a daily basis, it is extremely hard, and the problem not only for me, also for other musicians. And also playing Piccolo, and there I mostly played this really third register, which is like killing the embouchure in case you're not used to it. I play a lot of Piccolo, but because I have a lot of upcoming things in August, September, October, November, I was trying to avoid to play Piccolo, like really practicing Piccolo, you know, because that does not really help for your flute sound. After this project, I am going to start over to practice, and really I need to plan when and what to study, because I have so much repertoire for the next few months that I have no idea which one to start with. And I also did actually, I'm going to show you now. So I did my own practice planner journal, and this is how it looks like. Yeah, I've seen a lot on social media from other people that they are doing these, and they also gonna sell it. I don't want to sell it, to be honest. I did really only for myself. Yeah, there is a calendar in it, yearly vision planner, a yearly planner, as well as a monthly and a weekly planner. This is actually the main stuff which is important for me. This is a practice planner. I really like writing with my own hands. Just to stop playing the flute, cleaning it and going home, it felt always weird for me. And I started always journaling, and it helped a lot. I was much more planned in my mind than before started journaling, and that's why I'm going to start doing this, and hopefully it's going to help me to have organized my mind. So after I finish this project, I'm going to start practicing. I'm also gonna search a teacher, because I want to have someone who is really taking care of me, kinda. To have lessons at least once a week or once every 10th day, it is extremely helpful. So now let's go and do this last concert.